Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to really belated, possibly Sanctuary Sundays. It's me, Solomon, Five here. I do apologize for making it as late as possible. Um, I seem to have taken a bit of a internal uh break because my intestines died out a little bit. But yeah, no, I ended up how do I put it? Um, in simple terms, I just got tired. Like today, it was definitely a bit of a longer than intended kind of day. It was definitely much, much more tiring than I expected here. So, definitely a bit of a rough one today. But yeah, no, we're gonna get right into it. It's we are on green on the green sanctuary today, so it's back on red duty, which is from my perspective one of my strongest teams. I think yellow is probably stronger, at least from the amount wise, but it seems to be doing pretty well. But yeah, no, man, I'm nothing. I'm tired. I just tired today, man. Awkward sleeping times. A lot of videos, kind of really go looking through. More than anything, just like the planning on certain stuff and things. It's been kind of hectic for me. But I finally decided to change one thing. I'm no longer playing Genshin officially. Because I realized after spending what is approximately like 3 months on that, it just became really repetitively boring. And I just could not for the life of me bother playing a game that just forced me to go explore, and then proceeded to bore the life out of me in like 3 to 4 minute matches because the fights themselves are not necessarily anything interesting. And here's the thing: I do the same thing in web, but since I can actually consume, depending on the day, right? I just have to consume what they request of me, and then I'm done, and then I'm free. Which is either 3 times a day because they have like events. Currently, they have like triple or double drop rates. So I have to fight 3 matches on one thing, or I have to fight whatchamacallit, 2 times a day, which is when it's not like a rate up. But even then, it's been like really just hectic on that type of stuff. Where like I'm losing my mind with that, so I'm not gonna really play it unless I really want to, and I haven't really wanted to at all because the story has just been really just same shit, different color scheme, and I cannot be bothered with just farming just primos for no fucking reason, other than like the typical like hey log in do other stuff, and I'm gonna have a little bit of problem for a bit, but after a while it's probably gonna wear off, but. Again, I'm a type of person that likes to complete stuff, that likes to do tasks. But it has been the most painful experience since they make me go catch flies. And like, I wish I was kidding you, but that's kind of the truth. Bleed resist 100%. We're gonna go with this one. Actually, sleep resist is probably better for this one. Actually, so we need sleep resist for the first floor. And I believe we need we'll call it bleed resist for Aurora. Or just be aware of this one. So they actually do have resistances on the green floor for some reason, and I'm kind of surprised if they don't for the other one. It seems like the entire schema is very different for every single sanctuary. Now that I really think about it. Some of them have like buffs to specific typings. And more than anything, it's kind of like one of those things that like you gotta really just hope you're lucky enough with, and if not, you're gonna have to reset pretty quickly. Attack with 10%, SP boost rate, evasion rate. We're gonna go with this one. And I believe, yeah. Because as much as I want extra stats, my characters are strong enough that they're gonna be fine. I just need to ult really fast and be immune to bleed. That's kind of about it. After that, I'm just like, fine. Bam, bam, bam. Crit. Bam, bam, and another hit. And over time, the hits gets harder because Aurora hits more harder the more they bleed. Alright, I think I can tank one ultimate here. Alright, pop this so we can actually get a bit more crit rate, I believe. Dead. I think SP boost is definitely better than the other stuff, but that's not bad. I wish she actually gave me more, but they don't have their skills unlocked until like a bit more after. Ooh, every 10 seconds, SP booster. Each time debuff is inflicted on enemy, Velgetta is kind of bad. For a single enemy by 2% by total ally stacked. That's not bad. Elf only. Yeah, it's multiplied by 3. It's not too bad, but it's not greatest. We're gonna go with this one actually. We got 3 elves. It's not necessarily the best thing ever, but it's not bad. Because that kind of stuff, it just helps it clear faster. Bring it to the top. Bam. We need more, what can we call it, hit chance, because some of these things that still get annoying with, like, the dodge or evasion rate or whatever they have. Alright. God, I'm like super like out of it right now. I'm like zoning out. And then the fun part is tomorrow I get to make like I would say like at least 2 different videos. And tomorrow my minigame Monday is gonna be kind of it's gonna be like riddled with stuff and things to do. Elf, human, bam, bam. I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, I think tomorrow is it's like we gotta. By the way, if you're not aware, by the way, remember you gotta consume like 150,000 casino chips in the game here, in like their little minigame thing to be able to obtain like all the rewards. You also get like a ton of stuff and things, or a ton of casino chips from consuming awarded stuff and things. So remember to do that as well. I'm pretty close to being able to do that as well myself. Healing, SP boost rate. We're gonna have this one actually. A little bit of extra damage over time. Alright. We sadly did not get another resistance one here. I'm hoping we'll get one at the end or somewhere here. I can't quite remember what the second one was, the schema, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, dodge is kind of obnoxious. That's fine. Ooh, you know what? I need to make a notes on this. Because I was going to talk about the HP inflation in this, because I have been losing my mind, right? Knockback, provoke resist, weakness resist. We're gonna go with this one. I just need to be sure that we have it. But yeah, no, pretty much from like the entirety of Master of the Garden, it has been like pretty like self-evident that having like a certain amount of things to really showcase has been like really difficult. And the reason behind it is because the scaling on the game has been pretty bad, in my opinion. And that was always from the get-go, right? Their elemental system, from my understanding, has 2 resistance typings. So you take 30% more damage, and then deal 30% more damage. So you take like a total of 60% damage is like the difference, I believe. I'm not quite sure where I remember seeing that, but I believe that's kind of like a thing. I couldn't find it anymore. But it's definitely significant enough that it definitely can bother you. The characters are now strong enough that they don't actually... it doesn't really matter too much now with the with like early game anymore. But towards late game, it's definitely gonna matter if you can clear certain things or not. But you definitely cannot clear everything with your current unit, with any of the units right now, unless you have unless you play like a long time, right? And then it's really not gonna make that much of a difference. And myself personally, I haven't actually cleared everything in the story itself. That's because I play this game to get the story, so I don't just consume it all. I'm like hoarding it for like a rainy day where I'm like really just wanting to just watch something. But personally, it has really just not been there. 149,000, still way harder than I expected. Oh god, this is the thing. This is that's my OG Shadow Fist Orocious A5, so it makes sense to me. That's just so gorgeous. Therianthrope, nope. Sort of wave, racist, attack, bite. Oh, we're gonna go with this one. I don't think we need more damage. Genuinely, we just need more stats, I guess. All right, now for the fun rounds. I'm just get like essentially absolutely cooked by RNG because we don't actually get any like accuracy buffs. That's fun. That was pretty good damage for that. Again, there's also a reason why I selected her. Knockback resist, stun resist, paralyze resist. We're gonna go with this one actually. So do we have that? Hopefully we don't just get other buffs like up the Wasu. I know it's like they're rate up, but rate up just I don't know how much it is. It's significant enough that you notice it when you get it, but not enough for it to be like actually mattering too much. It's kind of bizarre to say. We're about to cook. I'm about to destroy the enemy team right now. Watch. Boom. Dead. It took like what, like 20 seconds? No, not even 12. God damn. I only need, bro. The insta kill strat has always been fun. New affiliation, research innovation by 30%. Human each time buff yourself from if still nursing enemy. Lower accuracy by 5%. Kinda need this one, but we're gonna go with this one. We're gonna go with this one so she actually stays alive, so we can actually get like the buff or whatever. That's kind of interesting, especially since those are the ones that actually matter. Like damage-wise, they're the ones that actually will stick around to just keep me alive. For the most part. Oh, you know what I'm waiting on? I'm waiting for the SS Plus gear for Aurora to come out, because like the kit of every Aurora in the game is very interesting, but she needs a SS Plus gear buff. Once they get it, I definitely think that they're gonna replace one of my characters in here, or at least allow me to create like a very strong unit. And I'm like just waiting for that day to happen. So I'm like very, very, very excited just on certain things. 11 seconds is pretty good. Yeah. I gotta check if there's any news on that actually. Seal resist, poison resist. I think seal resist is probably gonna be a good option. I know what yeah, but this one actually. Just don't get like accidentally sealed by something, because I know she needs like a bunch of abilities like that, which would be kind of bad. I know. There's been like a lot of there's like a bunch of screenshots for they have, at least from understanding, in like the main page. We're waiting on like on the not necessarily like the live stream, but actually no, they are getting like a live stream that is specifically for something relating to John. I believe the new Shadowfest is coming out. We believe it's possibly a dual unit, and I think that's with the Double Trouble banner. They always kind of pre-release stuff like that to just kind of showcase a future character that's coming out. Receives third trip Oriana. We're gonna with this one. There's really nothing else you can really get on that. That's worth it. The difference is there's nothing that's stunned, so it doesn't really do anything. And we seem to be getting to a bunch of events though. Oh, there we go. Miss. Lovely. I think the Blaze, honestly, the thing that's causing it to do like a lot of damage. Because there's just a lot of ticks of damage, like in that time, which is lovely. Yeah, this is like a really fast round though this time around. Can I get like something decent in here? On attack, SP boost rate, innovation by this. We're gonna go with this. Alright, with this we should be able to cook Aurora. Alright, let's go. Let's actually watch it. I'm gonna set it on an auto. I wanna see if we can actually bleed it like this, because I believe in my team that much. Plus we get bleed resistance, it's probably fine. I think it's the biggest thing that just damages, to be honest with you. Which, by the way, the fact she's not actually bleed resistant is kind of crazy to me. Boom, damage. Yep. How cooked is she? 1.5 million damage with her. In 2 seconds, we're actually going to get a bit more evasion for, yep, we're fine. I believe that's going to heal herself up a little bit, I think. Yep, that's enough healing, rather. Boom, boom, and then dead. Wait. We're gonna ult with Aurora and back. Hold on. No, we're cooked. We didn't even feel it. It's fine. 349,000 damage. It wasn't as much as they actually did together, which is kind of crazy, but it is what it is. At least I think this was it. Yeah. Yeah, they fucking hit like a dump truck, 1.5 million damage, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, it took like 25 seconds. It's fine. I don't know if that's my new record, because that was like fairly fast. No actual struggles. No issues with anything. 169, nice. I believe that might actually be my new high score. My high score is 59. That's pretty nice. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Again, I typically make this kind of like remind myself to do it. Hopefully this serves as a reminder for you as well, to remind yourself to do it. We're kind of at the beginning of the week, so it's really not much of an important thing. So don't worry about it if you don't actually like really get to it. It's really just one of those things that I personally do. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. By the way, are you summoning on the current banners? Because there's like a ton of them out. We have the selection banner, we have the collab banner. Yeah, we have they released a collab banner between like now and the anniversary, which is kind of rough to be honest with you. Because we also have like two of the best character designs in like the game right now. And they did that previously with, I believe, Aurora as well as Summer. They did that with Summer Zeta, I believe. I was kind of upset when they released that, and then they proceeded to release like close to a Shadowfest, which honestly was kind of mediocre, I believe. Last time I checked, but yeah, because we have a summer festival. Aurora, which I think is kind of like one of the more specific ass units in the game. If she worked with anything but green bleed team, it would be fine. But she kind of only works like that. But also be aware that this banner section is not the worst thing ever. I do believe that the chances are actually 1.6%. Yeah, 1.3, like something percent, which are actually higher than what I would expect for this one. They typically do the same shit, like this. Take for example this one. I think this one's like, again, one of the worst banners in the fucking game. I do not know why they're so stingy with collab banners where they do like 0.69 for the entirety of this event. It annoys the hell out of me because it's like nobody summoning this, probably nobody summoning this, and I would have loved to summon this, but again, I couldn't. And I won't. I think, by the way, Lapis Darkness video was actually, or the Lapis Darkness summoning video was actually one of my, or not summoning video, but like the kind of overall thing was one of my best ones, but yeah, very sad I couldn't actually summon on it. But I'm very surprised that she actually came back so soon, to be honest with you. I do believe we actually had this one like fairly recently, towards the beginning of the year. But they really do love their Hololive character people. If more releases, I'm kind of gonna have to summon, but it's mostly been JP streamers that have just kind of been thrown into the bunch here, which is cool. But can I get more Galactic Dungeons? More? Anybody? Anyway, that's been it for y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, sorry for releasing this so late. I just got tired of it. It remains to be seen as Sanctuary Sundays, because it technically is still on Sunday, but just late as hell. But anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know what your comments, what your thoughts are down below. And thank you for watching, and have a good one. This is all. Bye-bye.